So we just finished our weekly accountability meetings. That's where we get together with our agents. We go over the problems, the challenges, they share their feedback, day-to-day problems. And here's the most interesting moments from the meeting. There's one reel a week, I met the guy, he has a restaurant in Australia. He posts every hour. Every hour there's a post. He does 16s a day on all the platforms. So you get Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. 16 times each platform. But he gets million views every day. He says, if you want to do what you're doing right now, keep doing one a day. You just keep it up. It's a maintenance mode. It's not the growth mode. If you want to do twice as much business, if you want to break through, you have to do 2, 3, 4 times more. So the businesses that were there, the ones that are successful and doing much more, they were really taking that seriously, that social media, because they say this window is going to close. It's free for now, but it's getting harder every year because there's more and more people getting in and getting through that uncomfortable moment of, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but I want the money, I want to be successful, so let's go. And it's like one a day, and then before you get warmed up, somebody's already doing more. Dave Ramsey, he's making billions now and just saying the same thing. All his messages, make more, spend less, and don't borrow. 45 years he's making content. It's the same thing. If I have one topic, I'm just gonna do 10 videos about it. You do it once, you think everybody saw it. You have to just do it multiple times. Post in different moments, do it differently. You probably saw that I'm posting a few times the same thing. So I was reposting the things that already worked. Gets lots of views, gets engagement. People like, yeah, great ideas. I'm like, I posted it already 3 times. You never commented on these ones, you commenting on that one. Now we're gonna do for our Instagram, for our office, the same thing. I'm gonna just repost a lot. I'm gonna go back to what I did 2 years ago. I'm gonna reuse that or just reframe and do it again, but just in different words. A lot of times I have an idea, I'm like, yeah, but you have to do it perfect. It's hard. Just do however, do it again, make 5 videos of the same thing and post 5 times. You go to barber?
Yes.
Can you agree with him to put the banner in his barbershop?
I didn't know.
Yeah, so maybe you can do like this. You come to the barber and you say, look, I can commit to 1 year being with you. We can book me up for 1 year. Can I put a banner in your place? Put a big banner, it screams in your face, real estate. On the vertical that you pull out, yeah, your big face and all the information. It doesn't cost you anything to commit to a year. And then some donuts. He's like, yeah, put the banner, man. And then you just keep doing it everywhere you go. Sometimes a few $100 that you can spend, it's like, whoa, it has a big influence. You come into the deli store and like, you're buying all the cakes. Can I put a banner? Yes, let's go. You put a banner, you buy all the cakes. You take all the cakes, you go to the different office and here's providing lunch to you. Or you can just do holiday season. All the kids in the school gets a little bag with candies with the sticker of you. His first sale. Instacart delivery. He was delivering ice cream and I'm like, by the way, I'm a real estate agent. A few weeks go by and the lady calls him, I want to sell my house. House is $650 and then she buys $350. It's $1 million deal altogether. He's brand new. He's pretty much 1 month in the business. I show up there with him to do a presentation and the lady says, when you showed up, I feel like God sent you. Because my husband passed away and a few months later you showed up and we were thinking about selling and you just showed up there. We're ready to go. No negotiations on commissions, fast sale like that, next property. You just never know. You'll never see the agent who sells 100 houses and also is a lender. That agent sells 14 houses. The answer for that agent is to double down on what you're doing and grow the sales. Don't get distracted with the lending. Be the agent and double down. You grow. You take 20 top agents. They don't touch the financing business. It's a waste of time. It's a distraction. So keep doing more of what you're doing to get bigger results. And don't try to look for a special thing that has to change everything. If reels are working, whatever else is working, open house is working, you just do twice as much. You do 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. You just double down and squeeze the opportunity because the opportunity is going away too. There's a curve you don't see. The window closes soon. And if you're just playing around, looking back, you're going to be like, I should have gone harder on this. Record yourself. You do an open house for someone, you're like, all right, let me use the opportunity. Let me do live. Let me do some stories. Let me do some reels. Every single moment, even if you have something that, I'm in the office, I don't know what to do. At least you start, hey, day at the office, you walk in, you ask a question. Yesterday I was sitting in a car. I'm waiting for somebody to stop by and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I have 10 minutes. Let me make a horizontal video for Facebook about what's happening in the market. Because I've been listening and reading some articles and I see that there's anticipation of home prices going up roughly 5%. Sellers are coming out. There's a lot of buyers that waited but didn't show up on the market. That video already got like 1,000 extra views on Facebook. But the funny thing for Facebook is I post vertical videos on Instagram and they go to Facebook. They get few likes. The horizontal one got way more than the vertical ones. Today I also posted a screenshot from our website with a link in the comments. You should do that too. That will drive people to register. There's a video of a guy cutting water, 10 hours of him cutting water. There's millions of views. People just watch how he cut water. It's crazy. These dancing videos and memes, like people can't feel you. So it might get some views, but it's not gonna convert well. The longer you can have somebody sit with you, the more trust it builds, the more they're ready to do something with you. So that's why I really like the long form, because you can spend some more time with them. They can listen to how you talk, how you act. They feel comfortable or maybe not comfortable with you. And then you can take that long piece of content, chop it up into 5 reels too. When I look back, what I bought, what courses I paid, it's usually like a podcast, somebody who's talking for a long time. There's a guy who talks about real estate. I reposted his stuff. I like him, but I don't trust him well enough to buy something from him. So I'll probably want to go to YouTube to listen to him for a little bit longer. Somebody who runs a business and have a nice car, they probably have a little bit of cash to invest. Find them a deal to buy. I'm looking right now to build the trust. I'm kind of need an attorney, but I'm not a visible client. Nobody knows I'm looking. I'm not posting and I'm looking. I'm not calling nobody. I'm not clicking on any links. But if somebody posts content about how to build a trust, how to set it up, how to do the will, if they're local and doing lots of content, I'm gonna listen, book appointment or whatever. There's a lot of people like me. And probably that person exists, but I just don't know about him yet. Think about somebody who has 2 kids, a dog, and they're living in a condo. And then find the property for them and send it to them. Don't even ask if they're looking. Just send it to them and say, thought about you, look at this beautiful home. But it should be really nice house for a good price, and see how that creates husband, look, this is a good one. We should see. I have a good agent. She can show it to us. You're gonna sell houses like that. I guarantee you. That's my wife's idea. Don't just sit and wait for clients to show up and tell you what they're looking for. Just go get those clients, because they're in your Facebook friends. You could be making lots of content. There's a lot of people that are already ready to do the business, and you just have to reach out. You know, you have to create a story. Who's looking to buy in 2026? Yes, no. Oh, yeah. You're looking to buy in 2026? Question mark. Yes, no. Whoever clicked yes, you have to reach out to them. Hey, I just noticed you were interested in buying. What can I help you with? What can I do for you? Can I give you a lender? Can I set up a search for you? Would like to chat? Here's my cell. Don't be afraid to do it. A lot of people will be like, yeah, thanks for calling. And some of you have people that you sold them something, and you should send them things again. You should remind them, hey, here's another one. Maybe you're interested in that one. Take a look. And then send them again and keep sending. You think about, oh, maybe it actually could work for the other guy. And send him and say, hey, here's an investment property, $200 a month. Good deal. Let me know if you want something like that. And keep sending people. And some of you have searches set up and you're just not following up. Hey, you've been getting my emails. Did you like anything? Should I tweak it maybe a little bit? Right now it's a holiday season. Just thought about you, saw you in my dream. If you get 10 times more leads than you have today, you will figure out the rest. Once we have flow of leads, you get 10 more clients, they're gonna teach you everything you need to know. And even if you can't service somebody, whatever, I learned the lesson, but I have 9 more, and you keep getting more, and it's just like drinking from the fire hose. The water keeps coming, you just need to swallow. You know, if you're selling something online, webinar is better. If you're selling something in person is better, seminars. Webinar is a good way to bring people closer to you. You will just have to follow up. You can't just finish the webinar and call it a day. I would do maybe with investors. Investor webinar. Hey, if you want to buy your first investment property and make $300 to $400 a month in cash flow, this is what I'm doing, webinar. Sign up, it's free. Whoever drops me an email, I'll send you something special in your email. So that's the way to collect the email. If they're gonna sign up to webinar, they're probably gonna be able to collect those emails too. You have to have a help. You need somebody to help you with ads, a registration page. There's the whole webinar itself. There's a follow-up. There's a reminders, emails. It's the whole sales funnel that you need to build. And then you have to pay the company too. And then hope that in 4 months that somebody shows up. There's a lot of people that are thinking about investing in the first condo. They have lots of questions. This could be more appealing. Plus, the ones that are looking to invest, they probably are buying bigger homes. Maybe they have more money. Maybe easier to qualify to buy something. So that could be a great hook. When you have a buyer, for example, you wrote an offer you didn't get. Has anybody had a chance where writing an offer you didn't get? You should write to neighbors. I just made a reel recently with a script. I'm working with a family. We're looking for a home. We missed out on multiple offers. I promised my client, and I will reach out to all the neighbors and see if anybody else is listening to sell. If they wrote an offer on a townhouse 123 Main, they're interested in the zip code, they're interested in the school district, they're interested in this complex, they're interested in this floor plans. They just need one more, and they will buy it. Even if it's a different floor plan, they might pull the trigger. Even if you did a showing, you can mail the neighbors. The worst case, you're gonna get nothing. The next worst case is you're gonna get a call. It's not gonna work out for the buyer. It's a wrong property, but you might get a listing. And if you keep doing that, a lot of times you're gonna get listings. Tours are the best for agents. So you're gonna get an email. Where's this located? How much is it? You're gonna get these things. That's the spark of, yeah, we're looking to be closer to Chicago. I'm like, all right, I gotta buy it. So the tours will be the reason why they would DM you. And when you do an open house, you shoot content for 10 pieces. Agnes just posted a condo yesterday. Agnes, can I film your house? Can I do an open house for you? Or you just make a story. Hey, I just found a condo. Can't tell you what it is. Other agents are watching me, but if you DM me, I'll let you know what it is. Or it's a flip property, guys. It's off market, nobody knows about it. Go Facebook, you book a showing, you go inside, you film a little bit, get their permission, and then you walk outside and say, hey, this is off market, nobody knows about this. You can make this is a great property, this and this and that. 2026 is gonna be a good spring. Are you ready to capture it? But not everybody's gonna capture it. A lot of people are gonna see like, woohoo, was nice. I missed it. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna start doing it in the spring when the market's right. Because right now, every buyer and seller says I'll wait till spring, so I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna show up. Yeah, but those people already have their agents in their mind. They already have people that are working on them, so they're gonna go with them. Ask any title company, what's the busiest day of the year for closings at title company? December 31st, unless it's a Saturday. So December 30th is gonna be the busiest because everybody wanna finish it. You're gonna squeeze it in. And also, lots of sellers take their homes off the market, helping those that are staying on the market to sell. The ones that stay on the market are gonna win. So you should incentivize also sellers. Hey, if you wanna go, but you're waiting till January, don't come out. Because a lot of people left. It's a good time for you. And also the busiest time for agents is what? It's usually holidays. We always negotiate on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, on New Year's, all the time. Tanya, how do you get your listing? By luck, yeah? You just showed up, you got lucky. You just showed up to the place you shouldn't be showing up to. Dima gave a few agents a list to go to, and then he said, don't go to this one. This one's canceled. But Tanya didn't see it. So she showed up, knocked the door, the guy opens the door, it's a for sale by owner. She starts talking, she lists him, she sells. And you should also, when you're doing showings, you should talk to neighbors. Your buyers will love you, and you might get an opportunity to give a business card. Hey, by the way, this is the line. Hey, how are you? We're looking to buy a house. Is it any good? That's like, haha, I don't know. Yeah. How long you been here? 25 years. Yeah, so we're thinking maybe, you know, we just have a showing. Yeah, it's a good house. Yeah, by the way, my name is, and then here's my card, in case you need anything. If it's a condo next door, you knock on the neighbor. Hello, my name is Valeria. I'm a real estate agent. We're just looking at the condo next door. Just want to know how's the area, how's everything, how's the noise in the building, how's the elevator, any special assessments, any problems. Your buyer is gonna be like, the hell did I hire? It's a god of real estate. Your buyer's gonna love you. They're like, yeah, so I got to know the neighbors because of my age. They're gonna recommend you. And then you can get in the car and tell a story.
Clients that I just signed, they had two complaints essentially on agents. One was their area is pretty big, right? So the agent was like, no, I cover this. And the second one was that the agent wouldn't meet with them unless they signed the agreement.
Oh.
And once they signed the agreement, then they would meet in the office.
Lazy agent. But you can use that mindset to benefit you. Whenever you bring the buyer and you close the deal, you write a letter to all the neighbors and say, I sold a house, represented the buyer. There's still many buyers looking for a home like yours. If you're thinking about selling, please let me know. We'll be able to sell it quick. So you're not lying that you sold the house. You were actually the one who sold the house. Listing agents put it up for sale. And then now, okay, so this agent had success. It's nearby and they reached out to me by themselves. It makes it easier and makes more sense for them to go to you rather than somebody else to sell their house. A lot of agents subscribe to other agents and that's stopping them from making content because they see lots of content from agents.
That's very true. No, it's, you start doubting the stuff that you're thinking about, essentially recording and posting.
Yeah, you're like, oh, everybody have seen this one done it, that one done it, everybody's seen it, all right, I can't do it.
Got a $200,000 house, this guy's $400,000 house.
You have to unfollow them. Yeah, you just have to mute it. Still be friends, but then you don't see it because it's messing you up for sure. Bye everyone. I did radio when I was just by myself in the city in Chicago, and those videos were boring. But I got calls that says we're watching you on the radio, we're listening to your show. I was still learning how to do content, but it did the work. Your boring videos where you sit down and go through stats, you can download InfoSparks and see what's going on with prices today, and go on Google or ChatGPT and tell them, look, I want to create a video for home buyers that are wondering whether it's a good time to buy in 2026. I need stats. I need home inventory. I need average interest rates in the last 10 years. I need average price growth. I need unemployment rate. Give me all these data and I want to create a video for 5 minutes. It's going to be a long horizontal video. I'm going to put it on Facebook and I'm going to put it on YouTube. ChatGPT gives you a bunch of data and you just freaking read it and you're boring. You're like, hey, this is my first video, but I have a lot to share. And then go like that. It's a boring video, but how much work can I do? It's unreasonable to fail. Can you do 20 pieces of content a week? How about 100?
Depends on the quality.
But if you did 100, do you think you would fail as an agent? Now you for sure winning. I just signed up for that seminar in Vegas, right? The guy I've been following for 2 years. Lots of YouTube content. I've seen 50 different ads from him and I did not sign up. But what I signed up on is a final ad caught me. He caught me at the right moment. I've seen enough ads. I've been thinking about it for 100 times. He had to do many different ads, many different times to catch me. The reason you want the website is because you can take a listing, put it in stories and put a link, and people, when they click the link, they register. You can build it for free. free. You pay for hosting something like 20 bucks a month or something, but it's worth it. You put it in your stories or do like this, do a screenshot and put a link in the comments. People will like, oh, hot listings. I'm for sure getting some people clicking because every time I advertise a link, I see clicks, people click. And they get on the website and then in order to see the house, they have to register. So when they register, we get the information, now you can reach out.
But to have Lofty, you should sell at least one home.
Yeah, we'll give you after you sell one house. Lofty is way more money. We pay like, I don't know, close to 2,000 a month.
No, the website that you're talking about.
Once you already have Lofty.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
additional 30 bucks.